Our final speaker before intermission is Greg Herzog with the Roaming Bison Tavern. Greg Herzog, the visionary behind Roaming Bison Tavern, equal parts pitmaster and entrepreneur, Greg has crafted more than just a neighborhood hangout. He's created a space where the rich traditions of barbecue and bourbon converge. His work honors the architecture of the bourbon-making process, blending flavor, craftsmanship, and placemaking into a story that's as complex as the spirits he serves. Let's hear how Greg distilled passion, process, and community into something truly special.
Thank you. That is all BS. No, just kidding. I really don't know what I'm going to talk about too much, but when we look at rick houses, when it comes to architecture, there are three different types of rick houses, and this is what I'm talking about besides my business, which is next door, which is Roaming Bison Tavern. We're all about bourbon and barbecue. So I'm the owner, and I'm also the pit boss, pit master, whatever you want to call it. I'm self-taught on everything, meaning everything I know about bourbon and barbecue, I've just gone out there and done it. I love doing it. It's a passion of mine. Smoking meats, never thought I'd do it in a day in my life until I owned a house in Vegas, of all places. And it was a smoker. I actually thought it was just a regular grill. And then I was burning the hell out of my meats. And then I did a little, YouTubing at the time and MySpacing at the time and said, oh, it's a smoker. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So that's how I got into the barbecue side of things. So I've been doing it for the past like 25 years, give or take. Done a whole bunch of competitions. We've been next door for 8 years now. We've had our ups and downs next door with a flood, break-ins, COVID, and we're still standing strong. And that is our motto, is standing strong. And that is also Buffalo Trace's motto, is standing strong. So most of the places that you see here are Buffalo Trace, which is in Frankfort, Kentucky. I got into bourbon also when I lived out in Las Vegas. And right now you're seeing like the Pompeii of bourbon. So these are the original foundations and everything for the distillery when it was E.H. Taylor, before it was even Buffalo Trace, which has been 10 distilleries even before that. So those are all original. They were actually putting in an elevator to go to basically make a new shop. And they found E.H. Taylor's original fermenters and side work, basically. And now they're making their mash in those fermenters, which is absolutely crazy, I think. But to get back to what I was saying at the beginning when it comes to architecture, I know nothing about it. I apologize. This is just a lot of fun. I love talking about bourbon and barbecue. But you have rick houses. Rick houses are very essential. So how they're built, you have three types. You have a brick, which is this one, the brick and mortar. You have wooden, and then you have what's brand new, which is a steel. And you're going to get different types of flavor when it comes to the whiskeys, the bourbon, the rye, those type of things. And it's the same thing with barbecue as well. It's the different types of woods that you use and how long you smoke them for. So the whole science behind it, timing, everything, it really kind of hones into or meshes into the same thing. That's pretty much it. I don't even know. I got 3 more minutes now. But no, I'm really here to talk to you. Like, listen, you want barbecue, come next door. If you want bourbon, you come talk to me about it as well. I can give you a whole history on bourbon. I love it. I love bourbon. It's the only thing I really drink anymore. It's the only thing that doesn't make me sick. I can't drink beer. I can't even tell you what kind of beer we have next door except for the bottles, and I have 5 drafts. That is it. But this one is actually really cool, so I'm glad I looked at this one. This is the world's only single barrel, single rick house. And it's at Buffalo Trace, and of course we went to somebody else. That's Four Roses. But so what they do is they actually put one single barrel in there, and they're on their 8 millionth barrel since it became Buffalo Trace in 1993. It's owned by the Sazerac Corporation, and what they did was they just said, you know what, every million they're going to put one barrel, strictly one barrel. None of us are ever going to be able to taste it unless we know someone high up in Sazerac Corporation. I guarantee it, because that bottle itself will probably be astronomically in the hundreds of thousands of dollars for one stupid bottle. And that's my time. So, but yeah, if you have any questions about bourbon or barbecue, that is what I do. The architectural side of it, it's all wood, steel, and brick. So thank you.